Welcome to the Virtual Techy, where we help people decode the future of tech and build AI businesses that run on autopilot. Today, we are diving into something huge, a powerful framework with 10 specific protocols designed to turn AI from just a neat tool into a full-blown automated income engine.
Okay, let's just start right here, because this frames everything we're about to talk about. The game isn't just about working harder anymore, it's about building systems that work for you. I mean, think about it. AI is already doing tasks that used to take us hours, right? From drafting contracts to creating entire marketing campaigns. If you're still just trading your time for money, you are, frankly, playing a game that's on its way out.
So, this brings us to the core premise of this whole new economy. You've got a fundamental clash between two completely different models of work. The manual way is, the old way. You trade your hours for a wage. The automated model, on the other hand, is about designing an income-generating system that you actually own. And that difference, that's what's going to define who succeeds in the next few years.
What we're really talking about here is a shift in your identity. In the old manual model, you're basically a worker node. You're a cog executing tasks inside someone else's system. But in the automated model, you become the root user. You're the one with admin access. You're not doing the repetitive grunt work anymore. No. You're the architect who designs the entire system that does the work.
And that leads us to the most critical first step. Seriously, before you touch a single tool or write a single prompt, you need a radical shift in your mindset. So you have to ask yourself, are you an employee in your own life, or are you the system administrator of your own income? The answer to that question changes everything.
This is protocol number 1, the sysadmin mindset. See, most people get stuck in the prompt box, right? They treat AI like a glorified intern. But to generate real automated income, you've got to start treating it like a workforce that you manage. Your highest value isn't how fast you can type, it's your taste, your vision, your ability to direct these incredibly powerful tools. And here's what that actually looks like in practice, the architect's workflow. Step 1, you design the high-level outline. 2, you define the standard operating procedures, the rules of the game. 3, you let the AI, the large language models, do all the heavy lifting of rendering the content. And then, at the end, your job is to step in for that crucial final step, providing the human taste and direction. You are the manager, not the machine.
Okay, so you've got the architect's mindset down. Now it's time to actually assemble your digital workforce. This is where we shift from thinking to doing, from mindset to execution. We're going to build the systems that will build your empire.
And this is where things get really, really powerful. With Protocol 2, we go way beyond simple chatbots. We're talking about deploying agent swarms. Think of these like a dedicated team of specialized AI employees, each with one specific job, all working for you 24/7. So as you see here, one agent could be scraping trending news, another one summarizes the key points, and a third one drafts a killer newsletter from it. This is how a one-person show scales into a fully automated business.
Now, once you've got your quality control locked in, you can scale your personal presence to infinity. And that brings us to Protocol 4, cloning your voice. Using AI voice synthesis and avatars, you can literally create a digital version of yourself that can produce content forever. This concept right here is an absolute game changer. Write once, render infinitely. You create a valuable asset one time, and your AI clone can deliver it in 1,000 different ways.
And you don't even have to be some kind of coding genius to create value anymore. Protocol 6 is all about launching a no-code software as a service. You can now use plain English to tell an AI to build a simple tool for you. And look, the goal isn't to build the next billion-dollar app. Just find a small, annoying problem, build a tool that saves someone 10 minutes a day, and you've just created a scalable, automated income stream.
But let's be real for a second. Pure automation is not enough. The internet is already getting flooded with generic, soulless AI content. So how do you stand out? How do you command a premium price? Well, you add the one thing the machines can't replicate, a genuine human touch.
And this is where we bring in a super important rule for quality. It's Protocol 3, your human-in-the-loop checksum. The idea is simple. Let AI do 80% of the work, the research, the drafting, the rendering, but that final 20%, that has to be you. It's your personality, your strategic insight, your nuance. That's what people will actually pay a premium for. You become the trusted filter for quality in a world filled with noise.
Creating that unique value, well, that's the core of Protocol 5. Monetize the fine-tune. Look, anyone can use a general AI model like ChatGPT. they're becoming commodities. The real edge, the real advantage, comes from training a model on a specific, valuable data set that you own. If you can curate data on a niche topic, whether it's rare legal cases or specialized engineering plans, and train your own model, you're no longer just using AI, you're selling encapsulated expertise. The person with the best data set wins.
Of course, a system like this can't just be static. It has to learn. It has to get better. And that's why Protocol 9 is all about creating a feedback loop. You have to constantly review what's working. Which pieces of content are actually making you money? Then, you take those winners and you feed them back into your AI models as examples of what success looks like. You are actively training your system to get better and better at making you money.
All right, let's zoom out and pull this all together. The real magic here isn't in using just one of these protocols by itself. No, the true power comes when you integrate them into a seamless, full-stacked machine. This is the ultimate vision.
And Protocol 10 is the blueprint for that exact machine. As you can see, it's a flow. Your text AI can feature image AI, which then gives assets to your video AI. All of that content gets pushed out by your automation software, which drives traffic that converts into income. It's a complete ecosystem where creative ideas get turned into revenue with almost zero friction. You're not just using tools anymore, you're building an engine. So, this all brings us to the final, unavoidable question, doesn't it? The technology is here, the strategies are clear, the only variable left in this whole equation is you. Are you ready to stop being a worker node and start being the architect of your own automated income engine? If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe so the algorithm can recommend more of my content to you and other viewers as well.